he has not sent anybody off yet this season. In fact, he's even had a game where he only showed one yellow card between Oxford and Stoke. Coventry fans have made for a great atmosphere here. The only other time I've been to this stadium, it was barely a third full, but it is rocking, and it is representative of how far this club has come over the years under the brilliant guidance of Mark Robins, who's come in for some stick recently from the fans here, despite everything he's achieved. Maybe a minority, but certainly there has been some criticism as to whether things had gone sour this year. With a win against Blackburn, I think maybe removes some of those doubts.
They look really well drilled, they look as though they know what they're doing, everybody in the team. Ingleson has got a left-hand side role, but it's a lot more forward than I thought he would be.
Ball forward here, it's going to be Shea Charles who tries to get on it, but it's good strength from Haji Wright. He's continued his run, he's going to shoot towards goal, and it was wide of the right-hand post of James Beadle, but I don't think Beadle really feared too much of that shot. It was always dragged wide by Haji Wright, and no real threat there, John.
No, decent build-up from Coventry.
0-0 here, 17 gone. Coventry have it at the back. BBC Radio Sheffield's football heaven. Wednesday fans making plenty of noise in the background. Now the Coventry end respond. Like I said, there is a decent atmosphere here for a game where we're yet to see a shot in anger. As this one is with the number 11, Haji Wright. Manages to find his teammate. Good running here.
He's offside again.
The player on the left, and now the flag will go up. So even though it slid wide, the Coventry fans have not noticed that the run from Mason Clark, he was offside. You saw it straight away, John. The flag went up right at the last minute when he touched the football, as is often the case. Yeah,
it was Thomas's ante, and he's made some... Well, I was going to say he's made some great runs. He's made 3 runs, they've all been offside. So it's good defending from us.
Brentford have got a second against Wolves. Brentford 2, Wolves 1. Here is Ben Sheaf. Bidwell. Back to Liam Kitchen. Kitchen square ball. Collected here by Eccles. Thomas closed down by Ingleson, and he was lurking there, Ingleson, and it forces Thomas all the way back to the keeper, Ben Wilson, who tried to take on Ingleson, and that's given away.
Go on!
Here's Jamal Lowe, who's stolen it, edge of the box, just couldn't get away from the defender with him. Bannon does well to find Ingleson. Ingelson's crossed too deep, but will still be picked up by Gassama. Gassama right-hand side, just inside the box, plays it into Charles, whose shot is blocked. Now Valentin gets his cross in, comes off a defender, back to Paul Valentin again. He just loops it up to the edge of the area. Bannon tries to flick it on, comes to the edge of the box, and then kick forward. That will be a Coventry throw, not a Sheffield Wednesday throw. Max Lowe kicked it, he appealed for a Wednesday ball, but it goes against the outs.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was messing around just outside the D, and I thought that Jamal Lowe had just pinched it off him. He could slot it past him, but...
Rodoni shot from the edge of the area. Rodoni finds the bottom corner. Rodoni was allowed to run through to the edge of the penalty area. He hammers it in, and it beats Beadle, and the home side have the lead. It's Coventry 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
That's not a good goal to concede. I mean, no goal is. But we just dropped off, and we was left. I don't even think he struck it that well. And it's right down in Beadle's right-hand corner. And that is a bad goal to concede.
Well, initially, John, it's the lack of any kind of closing down on Jack Rodoni, but...
Well, nobody went to the ball, they just left him, and he couldn't believe what was happening. It was just so easy for him to strike it with his right foot. Nobody near him, people backing off, defenders backing away. He's put it right in the corner.
Shocking kick by the keeper straight to Paul Valentin. I thought he was going to have a dig initially, but instead he's taken it on the outside of Bidwell. He has got speed to burn as Paul Valentin.
Corner again.
The test of Bidwell. Bidwell slides in, concedes the corner kick, but that's what Paul Valentin brings, isn't it, John? He's got that raw pace. Right-hand side for Sheffield Wednesday. Bernard being pushed there in the box.
Good ball again.
Comes in, it's dangerous, it could fall kindly to Shea Charles. Saved by the keeper. Big chance for Wednesday.
That's
Shea
amazing.
Charles stumbled and he's hit it left-footed.
How that stayed out is unbelievable.
Wilson got 2 hands to it. Johnny's palmed it away, but it's Wednesday's ball on the far side for a throw.
There's a great corner from Ingleson. I think there was a header, it's just come back out to Charles, but he struck it while he was on the floor, but it's just gone straight at the goalkeeper either side, and that's a definite goal.
To get the shot away, I think he stumbled initially, still managed to get that left-footed shot off towards goal. Headed clear by Coventry from the long throw, edge of the area. Paul Valentin back to Bannon. Bannon's going to hit one, but it's not too far away. He's hit it. I can't tell whether it went to the left-hand side of that post or over the bar jump from the angle we're sat, but off target, goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen in the last couple of games about volleys from Barry Bannon. Just off target with that one.
The keeper's going to put the ball down, and they've got again that short option, but on this occasion Wilson will tell his teammates to move forward. Good run from Paul Valentin here.
Yeah, Jamal Lowe needs to get in the middle though, we don't want him out wide.
Here's Bannon, back to Paul Valentin. Valentin's cross, headed away by Coventry again. Bernard, Bannon, Valerie. Valentin. Wednesday have really grown into this half. They'll just be kicking themselves that they gave away such a soft goal. Famewo closed down well by Brandon Thomas-Asante, and he forces Famewo back to the keeper. 1 minute and 10 left of the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Ball flicked on by Valerie, looking for Gassama. Headed away on his form as Jamal Lowe. Now here's Gassama. Gassama will shoot! Goal! What a finish from Jenny Gassama, the former Paris Saint-Germain man, has rocketed that one into the goal. And in stoppage time in the first half, Wednesday get the goal that their pressure deserves. It's Coventry 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
What a fantastic finish from Gassama. Great build-up play, nothing more than Wednesday deserved from this first half. Ben Wilson was rooted. I think he must have got caught out. He's put it right in his top left-hand corner, and he must have thought he's going to shoot across me, and he sort of leant to one side and then watched it going down his left-hand side. No more than Wednesday deserve.
That's an unstoppable shot from Gassama. Absolutely rocketed that one. We had the perfect view for it, John. We were right behind Gassama, and you could just see that when it was played to him, he didn't have an awful lot on, so why not just have a dig? And he could not have hit that ball any sweeter.
Not at all.
It almost took the net off. Still pushing and shoving in the box now as the corner is lifted in. It's dangerous. It's headed away by Wednesday. Back to the corner taker, Radoni. He will control, get his crossing. Good defending from Jamal Lowe. Wednesday fans appealed for a goal kick, but it's given the way of Coventry. So a third corner in very quick succession, all of them from the right-hand side, and more defending for Wednesday to do. As much of Wednesday have struggled to score from set pieces, defending set pieces, they need to stay strong here. Corner is clipped in against that far post, headed towards goal, and it has gone wide. And behind for the goal kick, that was a big chance, John Pearson, for the home team.
Yeah, I mean, my heart was in my mouth. That's just floated to the far post. A free header, and
it's end to end all of a sudden as Sheaf moves it over towards Van Uwijk. All action now from both teams. The fullback crosses it in, good block from Ingleson. There's been another goal at the New York Stadium, Fraser Dainton. Thomas's ball short. In the Championship, Derby have scored 2 goals in a minute against QPR. Derby 2, QPR 0. Watford 0, Middlesbrough 1 is also a scoreline from Vicarage Road. Edge of the box now as Sheaf lifts it into the area. Lowe's header, overhead kick from Van Uwijk, and it's hit the side netting there, John. You don't see many of them from a full-back. That was a decent try.
Yeah, it was
27.
Yeah, great overhead kick. Got his technique completely right. Beadle knew that was going wide though. He's just let it out, go out for the goal kick.
And scores in the Premier League. Manchester City have taken the lead against Fulham 2-1. West Ham 3-1 up. Jared Bowen with the latest one against Ipswich. Now here's Eccles. Eccles runs through the middle. Wednesday very deep here as they prepare to bring on Ugbo and Masaba. They will come on in any second now as Gassama can't get a tackle in here. Coventry lurking again midway inside that Wednesday half. Switched into the middle for Eccles. We're in 28. His ball through beats Bannon just. He got a toe on it, Bannon. Wednesday eventually clear. up towards Gassama. Gassama will try and get on the end of this one. He shields it away from Ben Sheaf. He's done well initially, and then he goes down, no foul given. Coventry a bit too stronger in the challenge there. Radoni to the edge of the area. Bernardo, they've got away from him here. Haji Wright, what a tackle that is by Famewo. Bannon was there as well. I don't know who got the final challenge in, and maybe a combination of both, but it was a much needed challenge right at the end there.
Well, Bannon was patting Famewo on the back, so it probably was Famewo, but another corner. Coventry have started this second half, this first 15 minutes, all guns blazing, throwing everything at us.
Goes into the area, headed towards goal, off the crossbar, and into the hands of James Beadle. He looked very relaxed there, James Beadle, given that the ball had come off the bar and then just rested kindly, generously into his hands there.
Yeah, I think that just bounced on top of the crossbar, and yeah, it was a let-off for us.
It's about as close as either team has come. Headed away by Coventry City. Now can Brandon Thomas-Asante bring it out for the Sky Blues? He can't, because it's too easy for
That's
Max
good
Lowe
play
to win it back. Bannon stumbles as he turns away from Thomas-Asante, but still gets the ball to Max Lowe. Ugbo, back to Bannon. Good football from the team in all black.
It's a great pass.
Masaba gets the ball from Bannon. Ball into the box. Could fall to the edge of the area, and Valentin's shot is blocked. Appeals for a handball, nothing given. Edge of the area for Shea Charles. Charles into the penalty area. Teases forward. He turns, he checks. Now can he dig out across? He can. It's a corner for Sheffield Wednesday on the right, John.
This is good play from Wednesday.
Or in the Championship. 1-1 here. We've had 68 minutes. Football heaven on BBC Radio Sheffield. Praise or grumble to come, and the full-time whistle. Get your calls in 0800 111 49 49. Here's Valentin, good ball from Paul Valentin. He's released a man on this right-hand side. It's Masaba, and that's a good tackle.
Oh dear me!
Good tackle, I think, from Kitchen, who came across and got it behind for a corner, John. Well, that was a chance.
Yeah, well, it's a great ball in behind. I think he just managed to stay on side. It must have been fractions, but Masaba. He was good defending. You've got to give credit to the defender. He didn't let him get away. He's had to concede the corner. That's a great run from Masaba.
Wednesday's sixth corner. Bannon again will take it. Again from the right-hand side. Arm goes up from Bannon. Corner whipped in. Keeper's...
Oh!
And it's gone in! But the flag... No, the whistle has...
What?
It looked as if it may have gone straight in, off the post and in. But the ref has seen a foul, and he has given a free kick job.
Well, I thought he was pointing towards the centre spot, but there hasn't been a lot of fuss made. I actually didn't see how it got into the net.
I thought it might have gone straight in from the corner. 20 to go. Good tackle comes in from Max Lowe. Gets it back for Wednesday. Here's Gassama. Running.
Go on, take him.
Into the Coventry half. He's taken it a long way. Here's Ugbo. Great first touch from Ugbo. Masaba runs through. Last gasp tackle from Bobby Thomas was superb for Coventry to prevent Wednesday from going 2-1 up.
Yeah, it was great running from all three forwards, who all contributed, but in the end, fantastic defending as well from Coventry.
Oh, it has been an action-packed second half. This is what the Championship's all about. Now here's a good turn from Thomas-Asante. He's got away from Max Lowe too easily. Gets down the right-hand side, plays it across goal. Just needed a touch from a Coventry man. It did not come. And Wednesday clear out for a throw job.
End-to-end stuff. I think we're looking at bringing Marvin Johnson on.
Danny Will looks at his watch and then has a glance in the direction of Marvin Johnson. They restart again on halfway with Thomas. Now Van Nieuwijk. Thomas-Asante, who's playing more on this right-hand side since Sims came on. Van Nieuwijk's cross is dangerous, palmed away by Beadle. Will it break for Coventry? Well, it's kicked away, I think, by Bannon, who kicks it out of play on the far side for a throw, but that was dangerous again.
Yeah, frantic defending. Coventry throwing everything at us. It's, like we said before, it's end-to-end stuff. Either side could win.
Well, it's been a great half of football. It does feel as if there's going to be at least one more goal in this game for someone. Thomas-Asante goes on the outside, and it's going to go behind. It's good defending from Max Lowe, who's gone down, and he's got a bit of cramp. I think that gives us a chance to head back to Chesterfield. Another goal there, Paul Fisher. Coventry and Wednesday. 73 on the watch. Neil Thompson in conversation with Danny Röhl. Long kick forward here by the Owls. Bernard's ball loops it over towards the right, flicked on towards Musaba. Musaba controls, plays it nicely in towards Paul Valentin. It's opened up for Wednesday. Bannon
offside,
over the top.
He's offside.
Got to be a flag here, hasn't there? As the cross comes to Musaba. He's not giving it. Valentin's shot deflects behind. It's a goal kick, not a deflection.
That was amazing. I thought it was a couple of yards offside.
Coventry have it. Brandon Thomas-Asante will get his cross in. It's cleared away as far as Sheaf. Sheaf controls, the Coventry captain, wearing 14, lifts it in the box towards Sims, who wrapped his foot around that. It was a really difficult shot to execute. Johnny pulled it off, but over the bar. Yeah,
he's come over his shoulder. He's gone for it, and didn't get the accuracy he wanted, but it was a decent attempt. So Smith and Johnson are coming on. Oh, this is really interesting. So yeah, it's Gassama. Yeah. Gassama's going to come off.
Yeah, Gassama will come off for Michael Smith. Both managers looking on, eager for their team to ensure that they come away with a result here. If Wednesday ended up with a draw, I do not think they would see that as a bad result at all in a difficult week. Cross comes in, Beadle punches it away to the edge of the area. Here's Sheaf. Sheaf finds Van Nieuwijk. Van Nieuwijk shoots. Beadle palms it away. Gets it away with this one. Thomas-Asante back in. Beadle's there again. Palmed away once more. Anxious moments for Wednesday as Van Nieuwijk gets his cross in. Headed towards Sims, who tries an acrobatic shot. And Wednesday just about scramble it clear through Bernard. Coventry feel that maybe they can finish stronger here with 7 minutes to go. You can hear their fans rallying. Blackburn have equalised at Plymouth in the dying stages there, 1-1.
Good header, miss it. He didn't miss it, it's good defending.
Defender clears it as far as Bannon. Bannon moves over to Johnson. Johnson with a good ball to Musaba. Here's a chance for Wednesday. Musaba.
Well done!
Is he going to shoot? He is. It's deflected and blocked up into the air. Van Nieuwijk's there. Coventry clear the ball almost into the press box here at the stadium, and it's out of play for a Wednesday ball. And now maybe Wednesday can ask a few questions for the first time in a while. Still 1-1. Talk about game management. I'm not sure that was the best game management there, because it's going to allow the Silva to play this forward for Maywo's header. Ugbo's got to get there, and he does. Finds Marvin Johnson. Johnson's ball.
Go on, knock it and run. Knock it and run.
He's got to try and hold on to it here, and he's going to win a throw in. No, he's not. The ref's going to give it against Wednesday. He's going to say it came off Ugbo last. 91-42 on the watch. It is 1-1. Eccles' ball. It's a long ball. It's headed away by Firmino. Bannon slips
again.
But is it going to be given away by Coventry? It is. Musaba picks it up for the Owls. Now he gets his head down. Can he?
He's going all the way. Go on.
He slips it through. It's Shea Charles. What a beauty! In the 93rd minute, the bench clears. It went through, and the on-loan Southampton man seems to have won it for the Owls. He kept his composure. He slips it past Ben Wilson. It is Coventry 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2.
I don't know whether to say this sentence. I thought he was offside. Again, that linesman's done us a favour again on that far side. But fantastic finish.
What a finish to this game. I have to say, John, my first reaction was to agree with you that Charles was offside. That Musaba ran through, and Charles may well have been offside, but who cares? Because Wednesday would argue they had a goal against QPR against them that shouldn't have stood, and a goal, and maybe even two against Luton that shouldn't have stood. That one will stand, and all credit to Shea Charles. He needed just to keep his composure and side foot that past the keeper, John.
Which he did.
He did it.
He did it. He did it. The referee's going to have 2 minutes now, by the way. We're on 93-20.
So there's 40 seconds plus whatever the ref decides to add on. That's how long Wednesday have got to hold on for a priceless 3 points. They cannot surely throw it away here. They did against QPR, let's remember that, when they scored at this time. Cross comes in. Coventry still lurking. That's going to be a foul on the Wednesday man. And the Wednesday fans celebrate as if they've scored another goal. The clock has stopped here, so we don't actually know how much more time.
Well, it's as long as the ref wants it to be, isn't it, really?
I mean, we might have had another minute on top of the 4 already. Ball crossed in. I don't know why the clock stopped. It's in towards Thomas Asante. Blocked by Deschamps Bernard. He's got to get it away. He does get it away. Up towards Bannon. Wednesday have got seconds to hang on here. Referee is not blowing. It's Sheaf's ball in. It's cleared away by the Owls as far as Ugbo, who hammers it clear. And there's the full-time whistle. Sheffield Wednesday have won. Danny Röhl runs onto the pitch in celebration and punches the air and runs to the away end. He is loving every second of this. Is the Sheffield Wednesday manager, and rightly so. They've nicked it in the end through Shea Charles, and Sheffield Wednesday will head back to Yorkshire with 3 points. It's finished Coventry 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2. John, what a game.
Yeah, I mean, that was superb. Coventry threw everything at us. We soaked it up, and with a sucker punch. You know, it happens. It usually happens the other way. Today, it's gone our way. And yeah, I think over the last month, our performances have deserved that number of points.